Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Bell, and I wanted to give you a virtual tour of the Douglas Elementary School. Typically, at the end of our first graders year, they come up to the elementary school and visit the classrooms in the school and get a tour so they know a little bit about the building before they arrive when they start in second grade. But because we are doing remote learning at the end of last year, we were unable to do that. And so I wanted to give our second graders a chance to learn a little bit about the elementary school and see what it looks like and meet some of the people that they'll be working with. Alright, so in the mornings when you arrive, students, you'll either be a parent drop-off or a bus drop-off. If you're a parent drop-off, you'll come down the main driveway by the school, and you'll be dropped off here in front of the main entrance. You'll go in those doors and you'll head up to the second floor. If you are a bus rider, you're going to come up the back drive, which is by the softball field, and when the bus is all stopped, the students get out, you walk down the sidewalk, and you go in these back set of doors here, and again, you go up to the second floor to your classroom. So here you can see what it will look like when you get to the second floor. You'll go down this hallway, it's the second grade hallway, and then you'll come into your classroom where you will meet your second grade teacher. So for second grade teachers, we have Mrs. Forrest, we have Mrs. Mulvar, Mrs. Tedeschi, and Mrs. Katz. We have 4 different classrooms. And then we also have Mrs. Wagenheim, who is our special education teacher that works with second grade. And we have Mrs. Biagioni, who is our second grade paraprofessional that works with our second graders. So another important location in the building is the main office. And so the main office is where if you need to call a parent or if you need to drop off a check for lunch or any of those types of things, those things happen in the main office. Some important people in the main office is Mr. Bell, myself. I'm the principal of the school, and so you can see my office back there at the back of that picture. Mr. Aronian is our dean of students, and his job is to work with students. He gets to know you guys, and then if you're having trouble, if you're with a friend, if you make poor choices, or anything else that he can help with student-wise, he gets involved with those types of things. And we also have Miss Blessing, and Mrs. Blessing is our adjustment counselor, and she helps students that maybe you're not feeling great about being at school, or you might be scared a little bit about something, or something might have happened at night, the night before, and you're worried about it while you're at school, and she helps with lots of different things with students, kind of like Mrs. Purvis did at the primary school. And so the 3 of us are in the office. We also have Mrs. St. Pierre, our school secretary, and she sits right up in front there, and also Mrs. Goslin is there part-time, and she also helps with a lot of the phone calls and those types of things that happen in the main office. And right next to the main office is our nurse's office, and in our nurse's office we have Mrs. Brundage and Mrs. Tarantino, and obviously they're there to help you if you fall on the playground and scrape your knee, or you're not feeling well, you have a cough or a fever or whatever it is. They are there to take care of you, make sure that you're healthy. They'll call parents and get you picked up if you're not feeling well and they think you need to go home, or they might just give you a cup of water and send you back up to class if they think that you can make it through the day. But we have 2 wonderful nurses here at the elementary school that are here to help with anything that you might need. Our related arts teachers, a lot of them are going to be familiar faces because you had them at the primary school also, but here's a picture of our art room, and our art teacher is Mr. Scafidi. And here's a picture of our music room, and our music teacher is Mr. Moniz. And here's a picture of our gymnasium, and our PE teacher is Mr. Smith. And here's a picture of our beautiful library, and unfortunately I don't have a librarian hired yet. I'm in that process right now, guys, and hopefully by the start of school we'll have an awesome librarian that is here doing our library time with you. Another important place in our building is our cafeteria, and this is where typically you would eat lunch. This upcoming year we aren't quite sure what our plan for lunch is. We're still developing that plan, but normally this is where you come to eat lunch each day for 30 minutes, and no matter what, we'll have lunch this year. I just don't know if we're going to eat in the cafeteria or we're going to eat in some different rooms throughout the building, but typically this is where you would eat. Another important part of our day is recess, and during recess we get outside as much as possible, but we have a couple different places where you can go to play during recess. We have the Playscape, which I think most of you guys know where that is. We also have an area that's kind of like a blacktop that we have Foursquare and basketball, and a lot of the kids like to just throw different balls around and jump rope, those types of things, which you can see on the top left here. And then we also have the field that the students can play in, and a lot of kids do soccer and kickball and those types of things out on the field. We have 3 options out at recess, and they're all a lot of fun. So students, I hope that makes you feel better about what the elementary school looks like and helps you get around on your first couple days of school. Please know that we'll have staff everywhere, making sure that you know where to go and you end up in the right spots. We don't let kids get lost here at the elementary school, and I know that you're going to have a great time when you do come. I hope that you're all having a wonderful summer. Stay safe, stay happy, and we really cannot wait to see you guys come in a couple months here. So enjoy the last month or so that you have, and we'll see you soon.